Was happy with the position. We closed about 1400, about between 1400 and 1500 today. About pips, about 15 pips. So just add another position right here. Ended up actually entering another trade over here. So ended up taking another trade right here. We're up 3,100, guys. No says about everybody. Beautiful day out here in Michigan. Head to the shop right now, but just secure some profits today on this early morning. Took a few hours, you know. First setup, got to print it out, then secure full, and then come back to break even. See the same setup happen again, so entered again, and then secured more, then just ended up heading out for the day. But gonna hop in the charts, see what's good for today, and see what we did, and see why we entered, why we exited, and all that good stuff. All right, enough messing around. Here we got the charts. Got gold pulled up. So pretty much last night through London, gold pretty much ran up from 22.96 areas all the way up until 23.30 areas. So pretty much through London session, gold pretty much came all the way up here around to like 23.15 levels, and then through New York ended up pushing up all the way up to 23.30 after pushing up through news. So once we pushed up to 23.30 areas after the news hit, I was pretty much looking for rejections after we pushed up. So we came into this crucial area, which we got right over here. Take my tool down from the lows over here. From this breakout, we pretty much had a strong rejection area at this golden zone, which is also a liquidity area. We're supply level that started to push on down all the way down to 22.95. So around this area, I was looking for some shorts. Once we tapped into there, we did have a strong rejection, especially on the 5 minutes. So going back down to the 5 minutes, seen a strong bearish candle rejection right here, shown on the lower time frames if you want to go down to the 1 minute or 3 minutes. We pretty much ended up making lower highs, lower lows, ended up breaking on down. And once we came below here around 23.27, I entered sells on this bearish candle. Once we came down right here and then came up for a top wick, I was in at 2328.13 area. So ended up coming all the way down actually, which is actually ended up pushing about 53 pips total. So we had a nice strong push. Trade only lasted about 20 minutes, which is perfect. End up calling this in the signal channel. So if you guys want to join that, I'll include a description below with the Discord link. All free right now, and no paid subscription. Pretty much just sending out these signals for free every now and then. So check that out if you guys want to. But end up securing that. End up closing about 30% of my position around 23.23 area, because we do have some strong resistance right here that might turn into support. And as you can see, as soon as we close about 30% around 23.23, around 40 pips, end up coming all the way up to the break-even area. And lately, I've been telling you guys I've been trying to hold my positions, you know, trying to let them run for about 50 to 100 pips around there, because with these setups I've been seeing lately that these things have been running. So I'm trying to hold my position, you know, not close full, let it run on down. But as you can see, end up hit a break even after I closed about 30%. So we're out of that trade once it came back up here around 23.28. So right up here, I was out of that trade. As you can see, end up coming again into our zone. So once I've seen that, we had some strong rejections, and then ended up coming again up here, grabbing more liquidity right there. End up having a bearish engulfing candle back into the range below. So as you can see right here, we broke above this area into this range over here. So right here, we're obviously into this higher range, trying to go higher, but we did reject into my zone. The strong engulfing candle coming on down into this range, showing that this was kind of a fake out. So this is on the 5 minute chart. But if you go up to the 15 or 30 minutes, so the 30 minutes, you can see this is pretty much the 30-minute fake out back into range to come on down to retest to head down lower. So once I seen that again, that's pretty much the same setup from this morning. Took sales around 23.28 even. And once we broke down into this range, came up, retested it. I was in right there. And this thing ended up printing once again, actually totaled down to the range. I ended up securing about 30 pips on this one, as you can see right here. Came on down to about 23.25. And we ended up closing with no bottom wick over here. Try to extend this out. Because we end up closing with no bottom wick around right here. So that's when I have to close my position, because seeing with a candle with no wicks on it, that means that there's no range to fill. So it does have a higher chance, higher probability to reverse on you. So with that chance, I did not want to hit break even again. Ended up closing full right there. Was happy with the position. We closed about 1400, about between 1400 and 1500 today. Pretty much simple day. Seen the setups, rejection over here along my zone. Bearish candle, engulfing candle, came down into the zone. Breaking down below, came up retesting, and then breaking below. Same thing right here, had a 30-minute fake out, ended up closing back into range, came on up retesting, grabbing liquidity from this area. You can also look at this as a fair value gap, which I don't really trade them too much, but just seeing them recently, I see how they work out and I see what you guys are talking about. But this is pretty much like a fair value gap area, or just a 0.618 retracement area. You can see right here. So pretty much same levels, seen the rejection, and entered the same trade about twice today. It's secured about 1400. So, but we are starting to reject along this area here, which is the 2328 level. So if you come up to here in Asian, which is about 30 minutes, which is about 7:30 right now, come up here, grab some liquidity, head down further. I'm looking for some more sells.
All right, if we're gonna do this, we might as well milk it.
So probably catch a trade here live with you guys, which will be good. Because I do over the live trade, I've been doing some recaps about my trades, but I'll rather do a live trade for you guys, pretty much start to finish. So we see on the 1 hour, rejected there, came down to the support, tapped that area. The 4 hour is bullish, so this could just flip and head up. Daily close bullish, strong bullish as well, so this could just be a bottom work for the daily, but I do expect to grab some more liquidity from the lows and head on higher, as we did run up about 300 pips today, almost about 400 pips actually. So I do expect to have some liquidity grab from the lows, as we have all this range below here with all these orders that just have been untapped, you know. So Gold likes to do technical things, retest ranges and fill ranges. So if we could come down here, come up, retest again, and just head down lower, grab this liquidity down here before heading on higher. My playbook, which I'll be releasing to you guys soon, which pretty much is a break of the lows, coming on down, and then coming back up to grab liquidity to head down further. Or if you want to look for bullish, pretty much vice versa, pretty much the opposite way. But pretty much looking at like this. Let me try to extend this out a bit for you guys. Which you can pretty much see happen on the 15-minute right now. If we get a bullish candle to come up to 2330 areas, then head down further, grab a top wick, I'll be in there.
No, I'm a man of my word.
So we got some rejection right here. Currently only up about 5 pips. So we'll see what happens. We do expect some liquidity grab at least 2324 areas, so. But market generous, get some rejection down to 2320, that'd be good as well. We just had a 15-minute close as well. Back in range, which is cool. So if we could look in the 30, I'm pretty much looking to mirror this range right over here. So pretty much price came up over here, had some rejections around right here, and came down to at least 2320 areas before it headed all the way up to 2334 or even higher. So it's pretty much what I'm looking for. This same mirror over there, the price to come on down, head down lower to 2320s or lower, grab some liquidity to head on higher. Currently up about 11 pips so far, and we'll go stop to break even around 20-30 pips. Let's see. So currently up about 500 bucks, closer to about 500, 600. Currently sitting around 14 pips. So let's see if gold can print for us. First entry was not the best, about 23.27, 29. Want to get to 23.28, but end up rejecting and just end up entering right here in this bearish candle coming down. It's not a bad entry, you know. Pretty much 5-minute candle breaking the lows instead of the wick rejection. But I do love my wick entries because it's hard to get stops to break even tapped once you get those entries. We're currently sitting here around 17 pips. I'm actually going to close partials right here. Got my lowest position right there. So just secured about 200. Then we'll stop to break even on one of these positions. So one position, stop loss to break even, risk free. Currently running about 23 pips on one. 23 pips total. Or 20 or 46 stacked if you want to call it that way. But I like to only put one position because if you want to do stacked, Somebody could pretty much put 5 stack positions, say they caught 100 pips, you know, today. But, you know, it's not really technically 100 pips. But it is kind of, you know. It stops to break even, technically. I'll move this halfway because if this does hit my stop loss, this will only be half the risk that I'm risking. But today we're about 1,600. We could cook up. Same trade broken down from the entry. Actually, from pre-analysis from the entry. Pretty much showing the same setup as taken earlier from today. 3 times back to back. Trying to mirror this range from before, so hopefully we can head down lower. If we do close below 23.24, we should be able to come down, make a top quick to head on down lower. But let's see what the 30 minutes looking like. Beautiful rejection. Do have some support over here to the left, as we see right here. They got my zone marked out as 1 hour, 4 hour looking decent. Day looking decent as well. Hopefully this is not just the daily bottom wick to keep heading higher. And yeah, things are looking good, guys. Yeah. And this is trading, guys. Just staring at candles moving down. Currently up about 839. Total on this position is about 1,050. The span of about 30 minutes, not even, about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna close half right here. I'm not gonna be greedy. It is Asian session, so it is a rangy session. Not expecting a crazy amount of pips. If they keep heading lower, I'm not gonna complain at all. Also gonna go stops to break even on everything. Make sure this is totally risk-free. Let's do it like this. So stop loss would be 23, 27 on the dot. So close pretty much 75% of the position. Or I say about 60%, depending on how you look at it. I'm not gonna do all that math right now. I don't really care. About 75% of the position, about 20 pips. I say around 20, 25, 28 pips we peaked at so far. But third setup of the day, milking this 23, 28 range. Not trying to be too greedy. And I'm happy to secure 1,000 for the day. On top of making 1,400 for the day. So about 2,500 for the day. Let's see if we keep on coming down. And right here, I'm gonna lock in another 50% closure. We did respect this 23.24 area, which was my main target, was 23.24. As I said prior, we did tap that area. As you can see, we're having some strong bullish momentum from there and rejection. So just got a tiny little position running, guys. Pretty much broke down the trade from start to finish. Total locked in profit is about 700 so far. Did not get the total 1,000 closure. Almost got it though. Almost did. Let's see, got a little big position running. Let's see what she can do. So we grab liquidity a bit higher up here. Might look for some more sells, depending on how we're looking.
Son, what in the hell is wrong with you?
So just add another position right here. Here's the way we're looking. So 23.25.29. Pretty much taking like this 15-minute flip right here. I'm just scaling into the position right here. Only looking for about 10 pips on this one. Or if it keeps heading down lower, just move stops to break even, make it risk free. And we'll see from there. So I do expect 23.23 to at least get tapped. To have either a big fake out wick to come down here and head down lower. So scaled in, currently up about 8 pips on the new position, about 27 on the other one. We'll stops to break even right here because we are tapping this major area. So risk free in all positions. Currently sitting about 300, about 1,000 total on this new trade. And I think I'm just gonna close full here, guys. So let's close half. Secure that. Head down to 1 minute. See what we're looking at. No bottom wick. 5-minute closes in about 26 seconds. Get closure below. 15-minute looking juicy, but we are at the support. 1 hour looking good as well. 4 hour looking good as well. Daily looking good. Damn. This boy could keep on running. We also got the presidential debate right now with Trump and Biden, so hopefully price does not get affected by that. Either way, we're secured risk-free, so anything on the table right now is pretty much house money. This is how trading should be, guys. Nice and simple. You find your level, see your rejection, and you enter that boy. Obviously, much more than that. There's a lot more price action I'm looking at that I really trying to get better to explain. So I'm trying to get better, more familiar, explain things with you guys. We're pretty much just seeing candle closed below, made a top wick, liquidity, grabbed, price came down, bearish candle, entered, 5-minute break of the lows, closing back into range after this fake out, and bam, filled the range as expected. Just like the fake out, 30-minute fake out on this first one, second one. Pretty much all day, just rejections on there from there. But yeah, once again, if I just didn't close full, I'd probably be up a lot more profit on this one instead of closing partials on the way down, you know, like I was doing. But after catching some profits today, after all these pips, I do not want to be greedy. At least be secured on that, be safe. I'm not trying to lose money at all. I'm not trying to get the profits back. Because you know how it is when you trade all day, sitting there making the profits, and you just want more, and you end up giving it right back. That's one of the worst feelings, guys. I'm not trying to do that at all. That's old times, you know. I'm closing all. We secured $1,000 live with you guys. Broke down before pre-analysis, before Asian session started. Entered the trade about 5 to 10 minutes after Asian session started. Secured about 35 pips total. About $1,000. It'll probably keep on running. I'm good, guys. I'm starving. About to get some food. And yeah. When you wait all day for the position to run almost 100 pips, you try the third time, and it runs 80 pips, 90 pips. When you close 35, try not to be greedy, you know.
Well, time to call it a day.
End up actually entering another trade over here.
I know, but I can't stop myself.
Pretty much got this going. And gonna close this one right here at 10 pips. Stop loss at break even. So now it's house money. Currently running 12 pips. Just gonna close the rest right here.
And Sarah.
I'm not finished.
What a day, guys. First end off the video. This thing printed exactly as predicted, guys. Came down, tapped 23.20, 23.19 actually, which is beautiful. Officially ended up coming back up from there. And I was looking for 23.24 entries for some sells because we just had some heavy volume. So I was trying to take advantage of the volume that was in the markets. And I see right here on the 1-minute chart, we literally came down right here, 23.20, shot up on the 1-minute chart in 23.24 area, which had the marking right here, which is the golden fib zone and the strong rejection zone. So I came up there and literally rejected within 1 minute, and it's like impossible to catch that. So ended up retesting from there. Was looking at this 5-minute. If you guys watch DVS or my man Donvo, this is literally the motion play that I was sending out. Let me show you guys real quick. It's pretty much like an inverted head and shoulders. Just pretty much have a left head right here. For support, liquidity grab, fake out right here. Confirmation of the support, which is pretty much just like a right shoulder and a head right here. Confirming strong support and pretty much fill up the range at least to here. That's exactly what happened over here. So end up tapping over here up to 23.24. Seen that strong rejection candle. Actually, I was in before that. I was in right here. Had a little drawdown right here, but ended up printing right down here. Nice and easy. So custom pips, can't complain at all. And that's the trade, guys. Even if it's only 10 pips, little scalps here and there. So ended up taking another trade.
Bruh, really? Yeah. What? Why not?
Trade, guys, to end off the night. Pretty much seeing 23.28 get tapped again. It is now London time. 3:42 a.m. So for the day, was taking care of a bunch of work, back end work, so figured might as well hit London, you know. Decent day, wild day, just taking the same setups. Pretty much seen this earlier in Asian as well. Tapping that area, catching these pips on here and right here too. So only ran a little bit before I seen this rejection. Tapped the lows around 23.25. Only got about 18 pips on that one, but Can't complain at all. 3,100 secure for today. This is a live account on Sway Market. And here we got all the transactions. Pretty much got the open time right here. Starting from the 27th, because now it's the 28th, because it is London session. Going down to the profits right here. We're up 3,100, guys. I know it says about 439 pips, but every time I close partials, it pretty much shows each partial closure as the pip closure, so don't even count that. But 3,100 today.